me off pickups because I ain't gotten shit.
There's so much. It's stupid.
I ain't gotten shit. I might buy some stuff right now.
May buy some stuff as we're talking. So
I might buy stuff as we're talking.
Hello and welcome to episode 52. God, Tim's here. Thanks for joining us, Tim.
The man is back.
Thrilled.
So, episode 52. Tonight's topic is toy collecting future, the state of toy collecting going forward. There's basically a bunch of rumors circulating around, and we're just going to talk and speculate on that.
It's the start of the year. It's time to doom scroll and abandon your collection and restart.
Yeah. Sell everything.
Sell everything. Buy new stuff. Forget what
buy
you love.
New stuff.
Yeah.
There you go. Speaking of new stuff, what did everybody get?
Jack shit. Nothing.
Jack shit.
I had to go into my big bad pile of loot.
I got.
Am I the only one going to be sharing?
I received impending soon notices on highlight shout-outs to what will be the top 4 figures of 2025. Wave 3 Saurosauric Warriors. Again, Mosasaurus Swamp Trooper, Samurai Raptor, Kung Fu Pterodon, and Viking Brontosaurus. I'm in, dude. That wave is just, I can't wait. Hopefully next week, if not by the week after. I'm curious when they actually make it in the stock. So, Big Red Toy Store, if you're watching, hit me up. I'll pay for expedited shipping because I want them sooner rather than later. I'm not waiting a week and a half like DHL took to get me Titanosaurus. That was a fucking nightmare. Leo, what did you get? What's new for you?
A lot, so I'm just going to start riffing here.
All right, make big Leo.
No, I'm not going to make myself big. I want to see the reactions.
You're like, I don't pander to me.
I don't pander to me. So, and shout out to Andrew Lau on Twitter.
Oh, yeah. Andrew's a homie. I miss you, bro. If you're watching the show,
he was selling a lot of stuff on a lot of legends, new in box, but he wanted to get rid of 3 figures. So he's like, if you buy these 3 figures, and then I'll sell you these for that. Nobody was biting, so I hit him up. I said, look, I really want that one figure. And he's like, well, if you buy one of these 3, then, I'll sell them to you both for one for retail and one for less than retail. So I had to buy binary. But then I got to get Warbird or Miss Marvel. And let me tell you, this is currently my favorite Marvel legend.
Hell yeah.
I absolutely love this figure. It just looks awesome. It moves friggin' awesome, amazing. Nice. It's so good. It's my favorite Marvel legend right now. I want more figures on that. I want a Psylocke immediately, like on that body.
You need Marvel rival Psylocke on that body, please.
Yeah, boy. So then Amazon just had some random shit on sale like the past few days. So I got this. I'm blacked out.
Oh no!
Where'd I go?
Leo, that's a cancelable offense in some circles.
Yeah, I got the Batman 66 Wayne Manor.
Set. Sick, dude.
Nice.
And then I got...
Get back into toy photography?
Robo Batman. $12 for Robo Batman. I mean, it's going to just hang out in the Batcave dial when that's done.
That's cool.
Another Amazon sale. The Jada Street Fighter Dalcium. This guy... Nice. This is the best. This is the best one they've done yet.
Yeah,
I heard that about Guile.
I don't have Guile. Guile and Cammy are sitting in my pile of loot right now.
I heard Guile is like one of the best ones.
But like compared to Bison, Ken, Ryu, and Chun-Li, this is the best one that I have in my hand right now. He just moves really well. I kind of want him to do a play or two so I can get like the fire breathing effects with that one, maybe.
Yeah.
But again, I'm that dickhead that I would really like a Street Fighter 5 attire where he has the turban and the beard. No. Oh man.
Oh, okay.
Do me a favor. Do me a favor.
Stop talking Street Fighter 5, okay?
No, I'm not talking Street Fighter 5. I love Street Fighter 5. Street Fighter 5 is where I hit platinum as Zangief, so trust me. I love that game. Macho Man Randy Savage Zangief was my go-to.
Yeah.
I made it
Street Fighter 5 has some of the best looks.
I made it all the way to plat with that character on that game. What I was going to say is before we get to 5, Third Strike has incredible characters that have
no.
never received action figures.
Third Strike and Alpha are definite
Exactly.
goes. But he wants he already teased that he wanted to do Third Strike and Alpha.
Of course.
But then he said he was interested in 6. And I'm like, please don't do 6. Please go to 5 and give us some of these kick-ass styles.
Yeah.
And then do whatever you want.
Yeah.
See, because like 3 and Alpha will fill in all the other characters that people want.
That never happened.
Yeah. And then 5 will give us cool costumes, a couple new core characters that came in 4 and 5. And then 6, you can do whatever the fuck you want.
Like Oil Guy, Oil Up. Yeah, whatever his name is.
Yeah. It has so much more stuff.
Like, Jesus.
What?
I'm a Mortal Kombat household.
Man, he's so cool.
He's very cool.
Wow.
How does
that's the Masterverse, right?
No, this is the TMNT Origins.
This is the Origins, yeah.
O2 cross.
How does what?
How does he scale next to Merman?
I don't have a Merman handy.
Do you have a Ram Man handy?
I have a Ram Man, but he's across the room.
Damn it. When you can.
I have a base size body character that teases you with the necks.
Okay, so he's old school origin size, not
he is old school origin size. The torso and the legs are old school origins. The arms are newer and bigger. The head's bigger. He's got like a vest, and the vest has that pop on to make it look larger.
Betrayal.
Yeah, he's not a gigantic. He's very he looks like he's big, but he's really not.
Betrayal. All right, understood. Thank you.
So then,
why is that betrayal?
Because
then I got
I'm addicted to the cartoon
series.
Filmation line.
Sketch series. This one's pretty good. His arms are super tight. Takes a lot of heat to get him moving. This one's complete shit. He's very rubbery.
That's the only one I wanted.
He's soft. He's really soft. The arms are fine. The legs, dude, like I'm afraid I'm gonna break him. I've heated him up, took them all apart, and moved them, and now they're still like they don't want to move. So the thigh armor just pops right on and just sticks on and off. It's weird. These Terror Claws, the other one won't stay on. So I don't know. I kind of want to like swap his lower legs and just make a generic Hordak goon out of him.
That genuinely breaks my heart.
Yeah, me too.
Because that's the only one I wanted.
I got this guy.
Oh, Two Bob Steady?
Two Bob Steady with the. He's really cool. I like him.
They two-batted Bebop and Rocksteady.
Yeah, they two-bad Bebop and Rocksteady.
Good God, Leo, you got all this week?
Yeah, I found Lord Grasp at Walmart. I'm not done. I'm not done.
I'm sure you're not.
The make-believe one. The make-believe one. Yeah.
I said I wasn't buying classics anymore, and
oh my God, you bought Mossman?
Because
a flocked Mossman.
I know he's gross.
Yeah, Robo's gonna have a field day making fun of you.
But I bought him for his gear.
Oh,
so I put his like body harness and his weapon in.
Finally, that stupid, useless Masterverse Mossman is better now.
I like Swamp Thing, the non-flocked and fuzzy one.
Yeah, and that's why like I don't really like the origin style Mossman or classics Mossman because I don't like furry green gorilla. I like plant-based wisdom warrior. Yeah. The peaceful guardian of Earth,
like old druid man.
Yeah. I like him. He's cool. He is cool. Oh shit! What else did I show here?
Not as cool as a ninja.
I got all the Universal Monsters Toonie Terrors. So it's Frankenstein, the Mummy. You can't see the glare of my light. Yeah. There's so much shit. Yeah. Dracula.
This man has gotten so much crap this week.
Oh fuck.
Tim.
And then the Wolfman.
Do we have to intervention his ass now?
I told you.
I feel like we're well past the point of a proper intervention if we were trying to do that.
Straight at the Nico, problem solved.
I think that's everything.
What's up?
No, it's not.
Oh, it's Bobby. What's up, Bobby? Love that fuzzy monster.
No, it's not.
Bobby, what's going on?
Bobby. And
JFK, thanks for hanging out with us last week.
Yeah, hey, see, JFK's right. Just give me Give me
Fuzzy Boss
concept
Man
art.
because I had the original. Yeah, Fuzzy, he's cool. I respect the original, but
no,
like I love Masters of the Universe. I love He-Man, but 2000X took all that stuff and made it better. And I just lean more towards 2000X stylings a lot of times.
I, for one, love Flock toys.
I can't touch it. No. Anything flocked is just gross and.
We'll definitely have you on again,
stuck
man.
on your fingers, man. I can't do it.
Yeah, and when it gets dirty, it tends to feel gummy sometimes.
God,
It's
I
like,
love them though.
nasty.
I love them.
I get it. It's like you love flocking, I love glow in the dark. You know,
That's
it's
true. Like, that is certainly true.
And Tim loves ninjas, so
and
like
Tim loves ninjas. and Spider-Man. You know.
Yeah.
You know, there's two constants. You know, there's three constants. Tim loves Spider-Man. I love monsters and dinosaurs. And Leo loves shit that glows phosphorescent colors. Together, we form the trifecta of Toy Boys. And JFK loves fucking retro video games, which is the wildest shit. That was incredible.
Hell yeah.
Did you happen to watch the last episode, Tim? Did you see our list?
I have not. No.
Oh.
When I tried to watch it, it was all like blacked out or something. I have not gone back to watch it yet.
I didn't go back and watch it. Maybe I should see if there's an error with the video.
It was messed up when I watched it. It was like Friday morning.
Damn it.
Because I mean I was working Friday morning.
It's good to know.
I don't watch our old content.
Good to know. Well, now I should. Now I should go back and check it. Maybe that's.
It looks fine on my end.
Are you watching it? Okay.
No, I truly think it was probably my load or something.
All right.
It's definitely Tim's fault. I blame Tim.
Well, I have a couple pictures of like some new reveals that lead into our topic of the night, so I'm gonna just.
Tim, I've missed you so much.
Bring that up, and then.
Also, JFK, I love you.
Go reading comics.
Man, if we want to talk comics, I read, I think it's Alpha Omega or whatever, the DC event that led to Absolute, which is a current status quo.
You're reading DC?
Right. I'm reading everything. Okay, I read everything. But I did read the event that led to the current status quo with the Omega Absolute comic books. Absolute Batman, Absolute Superman, Absolute Woman. So the whole event centers around with rewriting a new universe where, because you know the core crux of DC where Superman is the linchpin of DC. No matter what storyline it is, everything always comes back to Superman.
Well, that's
hope, because he's hope. And the world needs hope, right?
Well, the whole purpose of New 52 was to untether some of the characters from him because they thought Marvel was going to buy him.
But overall, Superman is the center point of DC, right? He's the heart of the brand. Exactly. In Absolute, the prospect of Absolute is a complete different offshoot side universe where
it's like what they did with
point, yes, but the linchpin, the center of the universe is Darkseid.
Yes.
Because Darkseid wants to break out of his constraints and he wants to make. Adrian, I'm not having it today. Okay? Not today.
Why does this sound like the new Ultimate Universe that Tim just described to me the other day?
So it's the DC version of it essentially.
Yeah, pretty much.
Absolute is very much and all the characters are just very different. It's very much like they're seen through a different lens.
Absolute came up first.
The Batman, the Absolute Batman is fucking awesome.
It's so
How can you say Absolute came out first when the Ultimate Comics came out?
Because the new Ultimate that's going on right now, written by Hickman, is not actually the original Ultimate.
It's a sequel to the original one, though.
No, it's not. It's a full reboot.
I mean,
a full restarted reboot.
Did you say the Maker goes to create a new world? The Maker was the bad guy.
Yes.
End of their...
But
so is it not a sequel?
No,
it did not start.
All right, hold on.
There's a logical route to what Leo is saying, though.
So Leo,
the guy's not even reading right now.
He doesn't make a new world. He goes to a world that was already existing, and he completely rewrites it to fit what he wants the world to be. Not terraforms it. Everything was already happening.
No, he goes through time and
with a time machine to prevent Spider-Man, kill Odin, and make Loki the king of Asgard.
But what you're saying is
Richards for his
so it is a sequel then.
It's a reboot because because the reason it's not a sequel is because Donny Cates wanted to write a sequel, and Marvel said, no, Hickman's gonna just redo it completely.
So we're calling it a requel then.
It's a requel. It's a reboot. It's a complete reboot of the Ultimates universe.
It's kind of a sequel.
It's in a way a sequel, but not, because like certain people that died are alive, and other people that mattered in the old one aren't a part of this at all.
Well, the only people that are alive from the old one are Miles and the Maker.
Yeah, but Miles isn't even on it. Miles
stayed. He tries. The Maker goes to Miles at the beginning of Ultimate Invasion and is like, "You're the only other person that exists. I want to welcome you as my brother." And Miles is like, "Get the fuck out of my room."
Miles like, "Get the fuck out of my house, you goddamn freak!" And then he's like, "Look at my weird long head." By the way, the reason his head is long is because he can stretch his brain out to make himself smarter.
He adjusts his organs and changes the look. It's so
weird. Awesome. There's some body horror shit in Ultimate Invasion. It's kind of sick though.
I love he also loves making movies. Already thrown Leo completely off.
Sorry, Leo.
No, this is what we wanted to like transition this to. Just like
we just wanted the show to
generic
be
talking.
Dork chat. Yeah, just like hanging out. That's what we used to do in the Discord. Just hanging out with the boys, talking books, talking
be a little more basic.
Absolutely. Oh yeah. Well,
Leo, please.
Yes.
What's on the screen, buddy?
Okay.
What are we looking at?
All right. So because we have to start off with Todd.
That motherfucker.
Todd's our boy.
Adrian got close out.
New DC superpowers. I only got Lobo from this.
Isn't there another character that's not in
there
the picture?
Is two more. If you went and bought it directly from Todd All In, there's the black costume, long mullet hair Superman.
Oh
and
man,
then there's another
reboot suit Superman.
Reboot suit Superman. Yeah,
I would buy that to go with my.
I kind of want the reboot suit Superman. Yeah, but I didn't want to buy the whole wave. I already have a Robin.
That Brainiac thing.
I don't need it. I did. They got me with all that stuff.
You all in that Brainiac wave.
It did. Well, it had Sinestro and then the cool Brainiac. Like that's a different story. When Green Lantern's involved, we don't often think, So
I believe it's the recovery suit.
But then we got an Icon. But the reboot suit sounds better though.
Yeah, I kind of like Reboot Suit a lot more.
It makes me think of like a lost collab between DC Comics and Reboot the show, like something that could have been.
Yeah.
Who's Icon?
I don't know.
That's awesome.
I don't know who that is.
That is a Grayson.
That's only know Icon school Robin. Young Justice.
Yeah,
Young Justice.
Whom's the fuck is this man's?
I only know him from Young Justice, and he's not really like covered in that. It's more about his sidekick, Rocket. But Clark thinks that he's Kryptonian. He has very Superman-like powers. That's all I know.
Black Superman.
Wasn't there one already?
Why not?
Zor-El or
Zor-El. Yeah.
There was the Tangent universe that they did for DC back in the 90s. I want to say.
Yeah. So this guy's in the mainline universe.
Is Icon in the new Superman movie?
I thought it was
Mr. Terrific. Yeah.
I was gonna say I know Mr. Terrific is in there. I don't know if Icon is. I think I heard other rumors, but
a lot of rumors flow around that Superman.
I don't want to say anything. I don't know.
Yeah, a lot of rumors going around that Superman movie.
I know you don't like spoilers, so Tempest.
I don't care.
Who the hell's Tempest?
It's Sinbad.
This is Garth. This is the original Aqualad's character later on.
Grown up? Okay.
A little bit grown up. He's much more focused on sorcery and shit.
He's a fucking water wizard?
This motherfucker right here. Green Lantern's the equivalent to Falcon.
Bender, think of Calder from Young Justice.
Okay.
This is some fighting ass shit right here.
Oh, okay. So I'm saying Superman sucked didn't matter, but now Adrian's just a Green Lantern, you're having I gotta stand by this.
It's different once Leo's attack.
Right.
Fucking.
And we got a Dark Flash.
That pose in box is the dumbest thing I've ever seen.
It's supposed to be like Wally West, I think, or something.
Is it?
No.
I thought I saw that name.
In the box, it looks like the figure fell over.
It just looks like every Flash Todd's put out, except now it's darker.
So janky.
And then the best one in this wave, the Fleischer Superman. Tim hooked me up with the link. I got this ordered through Best Buy. I missed all the other pre-order windows. So, oh yeah, this thing looks awesome. I mean, this was my introduction to Superman, watching these old cartoons. So I had to have it.
Were the cartoons black and white, or were they actual like?
They were color. They were color. Okay. I think we lost Nico.
Oh no, not Nico.
Yeah, I think we lost him.
I think he's paused for dramatic effect.
It's just
what's
nothing.
ETA on this wave, Leo? Like, what's when is it supposed to be delivered?
Oh, I don't know.
Did they even have a date, or are they just like 2025?
I can look up my order and I can get that.
I'm just randomly trying to.
Yeah, no, I usually don't look at that stuff, but
I'm obsessed with that. It's like
So it's actually still up, available at Best Buy for those who would like to know. And it says March 3rd.
Oh, there you go. Oh, that's pretty cool. That's coming up.
Yeah. Yeah, his figures usually aren't far out when he puts them up. But man, look at this card. I'm excited to get this card. Put it in my binder with other cards.
I was gonna say it's been a minute since I've gotten another McFarlane or the IDW. Final F. Oh, I forget. I had something going on.
You missed out.
I did miss out though.
He was too good for us. Adrian, you see that's up and running. If you change your DNS number on your PlayStation, you can play it with people. Like there's a server. Someone has a server running for it.
If you play Rivals, though, hit me up. By all means, please. I need more.
Did you get the advanced suit for Spider-Man?
No, I don't play as Spider-Man in that game. I can't.
So no skins for Spider-Man, huh? Like
I basically, yeah. Like I'm like I don't really care. So
Hello.
Nico's back. Nico's suave.
My computer decided to fucking stroke out and die.
It happens. It was probably in shock from this amazing Superman figure that Todd's making.
That's a good Superman, dude. That's a good Superman. That's a very good Superman.
I'm a fan. I'm excited to get it.
Yeah.
Look at that pose.
That's clean. I just wish you was smiling a little more.
All right, so I want to take this time to take a shot and be a dick. This kind of pissed me off. Just a little, like how they just, injection molded versus 3D printed. Design is still design. We offer alternatives. If it's important to you, it's important to us. Okay, first of all, I have Leatherneck, and this gun is solid as fuck compared to the majority of the guns that Hasbro have been putting out. So, this is a shitty example to use. Because I'm going to tell you right now, I can play with this one. This one's going to break after I put it in their hand one time. Gridiron has amazing sculpts. I'll give it to them. Okay, amazing sculpts on their guns. But this gun's probably $25. Okay? So you're going to pay for some custom 3D printed stuff that's not going to hold up too well. I'm just saying,
No, you're right.
They cry when Bobby V takes shots at them, and then they just openly start taking shots at Hasbro when Hasbro has stepped up their game, which it's just weird.
Man, Bobby B fucking sucks, dude.
I like
to watch his videos to see how long.
I caught that. Did you catch the video on the knockoffs and customs and stuff?
Oh yeah,
that was a weird one to watch.
That was a weird one.
Yeah. So then, spoiler alert! Here's some movie stuff. Spoilers. Matthew Lillard will be playing Stu Macher in the new Scream.
Didn't he fucking die?
So how you really feel? Well, maybe he didn't die. Maybe that tube TV wasn't as big as we thought it was.
We got stabbed.
He got stabbed. They all got stabbed, but they show it at the very end of the movie.
It's not that bad.
He's like going out in the stretcher, and in horror movies, they're not dead until you truly see them dead.
Bro,
didn't it drop from a second story or something?
It dropped from the old entertainment center, so it was like a 3 or 4 foot drop.
There's no way in hell they're about to be like, Stu's alive.
Well, apparently Stu is alive.
But do you know that he's playing still?
Aren't they also bringing back her half brother?
Yeah, watch it be like his little brother or something.
No, well, aren't they bringing back her like brother or something?
I don't know. I'm not too interested. Extreme Sets putting up a cool little diorama here. I just wanted to share this because I saw the gray. Usually these are in different colors, but I've been asking for like a Star Wars. Yeah. You know how like they have the vintage collection Star Wars like hallways and dials. I always wanted one for 1/12 scale, and this is a little bit closer, so I just kind of threw that in here.
Oh yeah, Scott Foley, who played her half brother in Scream 3, is also back.
Oh really? So he was the killer in Scream 3, was he not?
Yeah, he's dead. He died too.
Yeah, they shot the shit out of him.
So that's what I'm saying. I think these might be dream sequences. Yeah,
dream sequences are flat.
Yeah, I don't think
isn't the one chick that was hallucinating Billy Loomis's daughter? Wasn't she like seeing like the old killers?
Like, not coming back though, isn't she?
No, they're all coming back now. I think, except for Ortega.
She wasn't like her and Wednesday wanted more money or something.
No. She was speaking out against Palestine and got fired.
Yeah, they're not coming back.
Wednesday wanted more money and was backing her, but I'm pretty sure she's back now.
No, Ortega's not back.
Ortega's not back, but the other one. Loomis's daughter is back, I think.
Oh, I don't know, but that's why they brought. That's why they brought back New Camp.
Her and Jenna are gone. Well, I know the other half of the Core 4 are coming back, and I hope they fucking kill them because the Core 4 sucks.
I don't watch the.
One dude gets stabbed like 30 times in this movie and survives.
Joel McHale.
I know I've watched it, and I just don't remember any of it except for like.
They're better than 4, but they're not much better. It's like everything bad about new modern horror movies. They do. It's Scream trying to be smarter than Scream, if that makes sense.
That's not why I watch Scream, though.
It's like if a kid watched Scream and then went on YouTube and Wikipedia and read about the trilogies and how they nodded back to old horror movies, and then they think they know shit, then they tried to make a Scream movie.
Wasn't the last one like they had the whole like film club killer thing in the beginning?
Yeah, first, fake killers, and they killed those killers to save them, and then try to kill them.
Exactly.
And then it was the whole family, and like it was just like so obvious. Yeah. Anyway, last Ronin April and Baby Turtles.
Little Turtles. Look at Turtle Boy.
Have you read any of this with the new turtle? Are the new turtles cool?
I don't know. One of them's like a snapping turtle.
Yeah, this looks like the baby versions from the original Last Ronin. So like they're not in it a whole ton.
They're little bitty babies. Little bitty guys.
But like I know that there's a new
What the hell happened to April to make her look like a lunch lady and have robot parts?
Do you know what happens to Casey Jones in The Last Ronin?
No, I haven't read it.
Okay, then what happens to Casey Jones happens to her to get her to look like that.
Okay.
Life.
She survives it.
Life. He's a little bit haggard.
Yeah, life. Oh yeah, dude.
I mean, I know he's no longer
brutalized.
I feel like she becomes Furiosa kind of.
Pour one out.
Oh yeah, that's what they did. Just Furiosa.
She gets real badass. I think. I think she gets a real like out of all of like the different routes that they've gone with April.
She's also old as fuck. Like Last Ronin is set a long time in the future.
Okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, she goes through hell, dude. It's fucked.
Right.
She does.
Biker Gomez. Out of nowhere, Mezco, like they had a con, right? Mezco con and didn't reveal shit.
Nothing.
And then just on a random Tuesday, The Amazing drops a video for Biker Gomez. I do like the old stylized head here. That's pretty cool.
That's a reference to that art of like the green.
Yeah, that art style. Yeah.
Sarah Connor. Yeah, there you go.
It comes with a boatload of stuff.
How much was this? Because I assume it's sold out.
It's waitlisted already. This sold out pretty quickly.
It's like 2?
Oh, I don't know. Is that all it was for the bike?
Let me see. I think it's like $250. Let me check.
Yeah. Okay. It's not
the convenience of I'm at the live desk, so I can look stuff up.
It's a really good looking bike.
Oh, 200.
I was going to say the roach makes me think of Sons of Anarchy.
200
that makes
flat.
me think of Jax Teller if he was a roach.
200 flat.
It's weird that it's gray because then it makes the figure look in black and white. I wish they would have kept with the regular brown Gomez.
Yeah.
That's just me though.
Yeah, $200 flat.
So Gomez. Hell yeah, Adrian. You know what? You fucking got it.
Well, you know why they're selling you all in black and white, right? So they can do a colored one later.
Yeah.
So they can do a glow in the dark one to get Leo's
Or they can do a normal colored one later.
No, I'm not going down that.
Apparently, this is shipping next month. So
yeah, sure it will. Just like that Doc Knock, right?
Well, Doc Knock
next month after everybody at the con gets theirs.
Doc Knock is actually shipping now. Though. Yeah, Doc Knock is shipping now.
I've seen people on Reddit post about it.
People love that figure.
I don't care.
Did anybody order this?
No. Fuck no.
No.
You don't want Jamie Foxx?
Did you buy it?
I did not. I don't do the live action stuff.
Yeah, I don't do movie stuff.
The actual Spider-Man.
Yeah, I don't do movie stuff.
No movie villains, but
he's doing this.
I totally forgot this guy was ever announced.
I forgot it was too until you shared
it. Today and I was like, when was this revealed?
Leo, hold on. It's a Walmart exclusive. No one's buying this.
I mean,
it's a Walmart exclusive.
I've got a couple Walmart exclusives, but they won't show up forever.
But I'll have a pre-order for it for months.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true. Yeah. So in the Marvel realm of things, we have CT Toys teasing some stuff.
The bootleg company's teasing new stuff.
Yeah, the bootleg company's teasing new stuff. It's so crazy. I mean, they did this with the Agent Anti-Venom. They sculpted all new parts.
Yeah, they added shit to it.
For it, and now they're doing it for the brown suit Wolverine to make the Helverine, and it's pretty rad looking. Not gonna lie.
I really like this.
Everyone support your local bootlegger.
Support your bootlegger. Yeah, and this will be like $16 to $20. Like it's just.
Guys, they're original artists. I don't understand why you're so hard on them.
Yeah.
This is IP.
Then they even have a not amazing Yamaguchi black costume Spider-Man.
Oh wow, dude! Is that an original sculpt? Because that looks like a Yamaguchi, but they have a different guy, right?
That's their own articulation in the elbow joints.
Yeah, that's their design. Yeah.
And then even
Kane, of all things, Kane.
We need more Kane.
People refer to this as Scarlet Spider, even though they're wrong. This is Kane.
But technically, it is called the Scarlet Spider.
Technically, it is called the Scarlet Spider, but it's not.
But it's Kane.
The Scarlet Spider.
This is a clone of a clone who thinks he's the clone of the original clone.
This is an evil dickhead.
It's an asshole. That's an asshole.
I think he's undead or something. I don't know.
He's dead. No, Kane is dead, right?
No, he's undead. No, he's alive right now.
I thought Ben came back and killed him.
I thought he's dead right now.
Ben tries to kill everybody, and yet you put him up as a hero.
Are you talking about the?
He's our hopeless fuck up now. You know,
like about the hit Marvel character Chasm.
Chasm.
Yes.
Fuckers. Video game news here. We got a Reader's Rewind Deluxe Edition. You can pre-order this directly from Atari's website. You know, you get a steelbook, a poster, you get some trading cards. Trading cards are always cool. I just thought I'd throw that in here. You know, I might order that.
Have you played this yet?
I have not.
Okay.
I've heard the last few updates on it have made it really good, though.
Okay. I remember, I think it launched a little bit rough from what I had heard.
Yeah, but apparently they took all the complaints into consideration and like reworked a lot of the stuff. And the last few updates, the game has been pretty nice from what I've seen. Right, so I was just waiting for a physical copy to let them get through all that shit. Maybe add some DLC in or whatever. And we lost Nico again.
Nico.
He's not a Rangers guy, I guess, you know, just offended from the Rangers.
No, he's a Sentai guy.
He is a Sentai guy. You know, and this is where we were going to
Kamen Rider.
Transition into him talking about the Glyos stuff, you know, going to try to bring you on with us. So
this looks like Secret Galaxy did like an exclusive figure.
They did. That's what it is. This is Rocom Toys Mighty Maniacs. It's the same line.
I remember having these as a kid, I want to say. Where it's like the arms can pop off or something?
The arms, so the arms can pop off. The legs can pop off. The boot, there's a boot cut. The head could come off.
Okay.
I don't know what to say anymore. I don't even know what to say. My computer's given up twice.
No.
It's all right.
It happens.
I know.
Nico, we're trying to pitch some Glyos to Tim here.
It's Devastator, Tim.
I really like the color scheme. I do.
Here's the full loadout tomorrow. These go live tomorrow at 10 a.m. Pacific time.
Oh, he's gonna be expensive. He's a deluxe because he's got.
Yeah, he'll probably be a $40 figure.
Yeah, he's a deluxe. He's got a bunch of extra stuff.
$40. They're expensive.
$40?
These are designer.
Yeah, they're
boutique toys. They're like, yeah, they're nice.
It's one guy. Yeah, it's one guy.
All right. No, that's all right.
They're really nice. I have multiple glow in the darks.
Leo loves them.
I do love them. And then they show this abominable snowman.
I was gonna say I like that guy, the snowman.
Yeti beast.
Hell yeah.
Then we have this mecha duck.
I'm in. I want the duck.
Dude, he's even got like the RX-78 like chest.
It's literally colored like the RX-78 too. But also Ultra Magnus?
Oh, I see it. Okay.
Well, yeah, but it's a duck.
Which somehow works, man.
Yeti.
Snowman again.
Yeah, that's cool.
And these are how big?
Like 2.5 inches, maybe.
Little guys.
Little, like
they're a part of a system called the Glio system.
Yeah.
Which means that all of the joints, regardless of the figure line, are exactly the same. So you could buy other Glios compatible. Yeah, see, there you go. It's right at her thighs.
Yeah.
So you could buy a different brand's Glios compatible figures and put those parts on these guys. And that's the thing. Like, they all came up with the exact same peg system, and they all work together.
Give me 1 second.
That's pretty
neat.
That's
the whole like joy of Glios is you can mix match everything together.
For those interested, here is the link right to the website.
Mighty Maniacs, dude. They did at one point partner with Dan Larson and made a translucent red one
for the Secret Galaxy
Con. Yeah. So
that was what I was yeah.
So we have the skeleton. Actually, have the skeleton in the flesh tone bone color already. Yeah. And then, but this skeleton is a little bit special. He glows in the dark. I immediately need him.
And he glows blue.
Yeah.
I like that they sold you on the skeleton already, and then they're getting you in again.
The bone flesh color skeleton was a Kickstarter exclusive, so I just got it to like try it out.
I gotcha.
And help back the stuff just to get more stuff.
Oh, no, absolutely.
Make new parts for the molds.
Yeah, and that's what it was. The new wave went up. It was all new parts and
that way they could reuse those parts on later waves. Like, it helps pay for all the tooling they're going to need at one time to keep the line going.
I gotcha.
They're worth checking out. So there is
not every figure gets the same part, so it's the whole.
If you do buy the entire wave tomorrow, there is a set of chrome weapons that will be exclusive to the all-in wave purchase. If anyone's interested, So cool. 10 a.m. Pacific time.
That's right around my fucking first break, so.
Yeah, and these usually do go fairly quickly. But they do have sales from time to time as well, too. So definitely follow Mighty Maniacs and Rocom Toys on Instagram, and they'll post up when they do sales.
Keep it on your list.
Yeah. Fun stuff. So now this is the Kickstarter that I mentioned the other.
Shut the fuck up.
Oh no.
Yeah, it's for the retro.
What is that?
Retro wrestler. That's the creature from the Black Lagoon.
I want that.
It's unlocked, so it is now.
How much? What do
you
I
have to back the Kickstarter?
What's the link? Do you have that?
I have a link. Give me 1 second.
You're good. Please continue your spiel, but know that I will buy that.
Well, I went all in, so any figure that is made, I'm now getting.
Sick. Look how weirdo, dude. He looks incredible.
I love the old style WWF retro wrestling figures. Yeah, yes, it's true. And the monsters, the Frankenstein is awesome. I have Nosferatu already on pre-order, but I did order the whole wave again to get all the, stretch goals included. So
Cthulhu.
So Cthulhu is in the wave. The creature,
I'm pulling it up as well.
Creature's unlocked. Here's the ring, the prototype of the ring. I showed you a picture of the ring. Here's a prototype of the ring.
They're just WWF wrestlers.
Yeah.
A Build-A-Zombie?
Well, this.
So the Build-A-Zombie.
It's like a prototype. It's gonna have
the Build-A-Zombie is like a Build-A-Figure. Each figure that comes with it will come with a part, but it's for the first 150 backers.
So I get one
for free. So anybody who backs it right now, because let me skip forward right now.
115
at 8:00. It was at 115 backers with $12,000 and some already. So so the Build-A-Zombie.
Well, that's awesome.
You can still back it and get the Build-A-Zombie for free right now. The next stretch goal is Van Helsing at 16,000. And he's all right. He's all right.
Yo, hold on.
But then the Blob is at 22,000.
Apparently, every order of one figure or a bundle set, you will now receive a Rush creature action figure free. So all I gotta do is buy one, and then I get the creature from Black Lagoon.
I believe so.
That's awesome.
Oh shit! What?
All right, I'm backing. Easy, done, simple. Frankenstein, because that was my grandpa's favorite monster. Done.
Frankenstein's really cool. Frankenstein's really cool.
Pledged.
But the Blob is not one I expected to see in this line, but this guy also, he did the and I said this last week, the NES wrestling game, you know, Starman and that lizard space alien, all that stuff. He did those. I had those pre-ordered and they're in the works. Although the Blob is awesome. I just love like the guy reaching out of his stomach. It's freaking cool.
Yo, dude. So you also get Van Helsing and the Blob for free. Like, that's awesome. These are just
all the stretch goals you'll get for free if you.
And he's gonna have a fucking slime pack where you can put slime in it.
Yeah.
Dude. All right, I'm in. $40 and I get 4 figures.
There is a guy. If I can find the guy, his friend did sculpted a Santa Claus as well.
How many days? Oh, 38 days? Yeah, done. Easy. Oh my god. How much is all in? $80?
You said 38 days left?
Yeah.
Yeah, 38 days of the gift card.
Wow. So it's gonna hit the Blob probably.
Yeah.
So damn it.
That's awesome.
So there's going to be a very small batch of blanks dropping tomorrow as well in the Rogue Boys new wave. I just shared that. So you got some neon green and some bright blue.
All right, Leo. Congratulations. You got me.
We are getting off topic here.
Sorry, Leo, you got me.
We are getting off topic here.
No, well, I mean, let's nail it down. Focus it up.
If I could find it. Anyway, go on Rush Collectibles or Rush. You know what?
I backed it. I'm backer number 1,116.
Copy
oh yeah,
link.
Nico.
Mm-hmm.
Here's the link to Rush Collectibles Instagram. Check the Instagram out. There's one of his sculptors is also doing a Santa Claus that you can pre-order. Same scale, same style, and everything. I want it. If I could find the damn link, I will put it on here. Oh, they also are doing Return of the Living Dead. They got the Return of the Living Dead license, so they'll be doing Return of the Living Dead figures in the wrestling style as well.
That's sick.
It's fun little figures.
That's awesome.
Checking out. I've been kind of veering more towards these retro style boutique style figures. You know, if you've noticed.
Yeah.
And they're a little bit smaller. I don't know. They're fun.
Cool.
They're fun.
That's cool. They are fun. That's awesome.
Anyway, so now we can update. We have 116 backers because Nico just backed.
That's me.
You know,
I hope he does the Headless Horseman from his original campaign.
Dude, I know. I want that. Spiro Toys teased the new figure the other day, and they're
glow in the dark, pale,
and he's translucent, but he glows in the dark.
Okay.
So that's
Leo's gonna buy that chimp.
Need.
Leo's gonna buy that chimp.
I'm gonna buy that blue glowing chimp.
It's the same sculpt, right?
Yes, but okay, Tim. How badass are those figures? I've sold Tim on the AWOC figures as well.
It's very cool. I love. Well, that's because we went to Attorney of Dreams, and I was like, "This is very neat," and I've got it.
So cool.
But yeah, this is cool. I need more.
I need to get another drink. I'll be right back.
Okay, no worries.
Nico, have you gotten in on the Animal Warriors yet?
No, not a damn part. Even though I know Jordan, the guy that runs AWOC, I want to, but I'm waiting for the elephant to come out.
Oh, the elephant looks great. Look, man, I bought like an expansion pack.
God damn, dude.
Yeah.
You really AWOC'd you out, huh?
I went and I put pre-orders in for like the fox guy, the pirate fox guy. He's got like he's awesome looking.
Oh, shit, and dude.
These just feel great. Like they're very like they don't feel fragile at all. They're very sturdy. It feels like something you can play with. It's awesome.
They feel like badass legends. They really do.
For real.
So, give my best to your buddy who does this because this is sick as shit. I truly do love
awesome.
That's I was showing Leah, showing Nico. I got my expansion kit for the animal.
Go in on it. That's crazy, dude.
You bought a weapons kit for it too?
I did.
Oh, sick! There is a glow-in-the-dark weapons kit that I've.
That's so funny.
I'm sitting here looking for this damn figure now to share. Because it's bothering me.
So funny.
It's bothering me that I can't find it. I don't know where it is. I'll find it. I'll post it. So I'll share it in the Discord. How about that? If you're in the Discord, cool. The Santa wrestler. It looks awesome, and I can't find it. But yeah, Leo, right now, it's very true. It's a good time to be a glow-in-the-dark collector.
I fuck with it.
You know. So the other day, Mark 2 Designs shared this on Instagram. This is the new Saw Viper with the vintage gun, because we all know that the vintage gun was scaled wrong. You know, it was too big. So the vintage gun just fits perfectly in his hands.
Goddamn.
You know, it looks perfect. So I hit him up. I was like, it'd be really cool if you made a modified version that you could use the belt from the backpack. And he said, I've had too many requests to ignore. So yeah, like you can see this, like obviously it would be like one that with their grip would be a little bit better, and then that belt will be able to come from his backpack and go into the gun. That'd be really cool. That'd be a really cool design.
That would be cool.
Something that the retro card probably wouldn't do. Our buddies at Skeletron did an update.
Your buddies at Skeletron. Yeah. I don't know these people.
It's Ninja Mask. It's instantly cool.
Ninja armor for your skeleton ship. It's very cool. I don't think I'm going to get this. Part of me wants to have it just to have it, but I don't think I need it.
I don't think you do either.
I don't think I do either. I'd rather have the skull.
Yeah.
But then we have a prototype for the 6-inch Wolf Trooper.
Nice.
Looking really cool.
Nice.
Really cool. He says they're going to have a lot more pictures and prototypes after Chinese New Year.
Right yeah, because everything's closed right now.
Yeah, everything's kind of
Trust me, you don't want to hear me talk about my job, but it's real fun
and
right now.
Here we have the factory deco Wolf Trooper in the cockpit of the Roboskull.
Very cool.
Another grip and rip here. Shout out to Liquid Death, Dr. Death.
Sponsor us.
We got the Dr. Pepper flavor here, and I am really liking this one.
Dr. Pepper.
Wait, Liquid Death has a Dr. Pepper flavor?
Liquid Death has soda flavors now. They have Coke, Dr. Pepper, and root beer.
It used to be edgy because it was just water. If it's everything else, it's not the edgy joke anymore.
Still just water. Still just water, and I'm not drinking nothing but water and Liquid Death now.
Wait, it is water, but it's soda?
Mm-hmm.
It's carbonated water. It's flavored water. It's like
sparkling water.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it's like little Croy.
It's still water.
It's still water. You can bathe in it if you'd like.
I gotcha. It's this damn new fangled.
Hey, babe, can you throw on my Liquid Death bath?
Yeah.
Thanks, babe. Thanks, babe.
Yeah. That's the real way to flex.
Yeah. I only wash my face with
Liquid Death bath.
Hey, Godzilla.
Godzilla. I wanted to like these.
I like these.
Like classic.
I really
monsters?
did.
One, I hate these because I hate blind boxes.
No, so they're redoing. So Baragon is a brand new sculpt.
Super 7.
Because their Baragon is a sitting sculpt. So they're doing a standing Baragon. But these are just pitched. Yeah. Wasn't Baragon sitting?
No, he's standing.
Baragon stands?
Yeah.
Oh, my Mezco Baragon can do both. That's why I was confused.
See?
Oh, so there you go. It's just them remaking some of the harder, like just because they have a Target imprint that is blind boxes.
Mm-hmm.
But like, they're not movie accurate because Megalon's missing colors.
Yeah, I don't know. To me, I think they kind of look like the old rubber suits. I get what you're saying. They're not completely movie accurate, but they're like a dollar color, which to me looks like, like the suit.
You say that, but my whole collection is miniature versions of the rubber suits, my good sir.
I get what you're saying.
I know.
But your whole collection costs the same amount as buying all these figures right here.
Fuck you.
For less, you know what I mean?
Like, a lot less.
Wait, what? Like
a lot less. I put too much money.
I wonder what this. I bet you this will be like a transparent.
How expensive are these blind boxes? Jesus.
Yeah,
they're like $15, I think, $20. But the Mezcos are really expensive.
Yeah, and the Mezcos aren't continuing.
Yeah, they're discontinued now, so now they're hard to get.
They're gone. Big Bet still has the Destroy All Monsters 2 sets, but otherwise.
But this.
I mean, I would buy the box. That's a cool fucking box.
It is a cool box.
I would use that.
Just buy that setup. Just leave it like that.
Yeah. Throw all the shit out. Put my Dio in there. That'd be cool.
Oh, dude, that would be cool.
Because it just has Godzilla Monster Island.
That would be
that would be cool.
To,
I would just cut that Monster Island part back off and put it on the back of my display.
That would be epic.
Yeah, that'd be cool as well.
That's you could just print out that cool picture that you had that you based your Dio on and just post it up behind it.
I could, yeah. I'm just too lazy and don't want to. And I'd have to pay for premium paper to do that. But you're not wrong though.
So this was the transition into the Super 7, which is transitioning into our topic. So this went up for pre-order today. The reissues on 4 Ultimates Thundercats figures, and then was immediately taken down.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, was it?
Yep.
Isn't it still up?
No. You click on the link, and they're not there.
Huh. Yeah.
Wow, I didn't even realize. Yeah, it's off the front page of Big Bet.
Yeah, they're not there.
So why?
Was it a blunder?
I don't know.
Must have, right? Like,
was it too early? Maybe.
I don't know, but why are they re-releasing?
Wasn't
why are they re-releasing these?
I mean, Scythe. There's an animated toy version that came out. Didn't the kids just come out? The last wave, and then Lion-O. There's multiple Lion-Os out.
It mentioned that this was like version 2.0 or some shit like that.
Yeah, this is improved Lion-O. This is better Lion-O. I do know.
He still got pegs. It's not. This is the same Lion-O.
Oh.
No, okay.
Why did this go
I
down?
only know because I looked at it because I was like, "Is this that shitty one from fucking?"
Could it be that? Could it be that maybe since they literally just put up a wave a week ago, they're like, "Oh fuck, we fucked up. We put 2 Thundercats waves back to back."
Yeah.
Yeah, this isn't up on Big Bet at all. I'm on Super 7 Thundercats. These don't exist.
Oh no.
It was earlier. Because I know I saw it earlier.
I got a fucking email about this earlier. I don't even buy Thundercats.
But in more, but just like this is weird. Yeah. And then Preternia brought this up earlier today or the other day too, and then Tim and I were talking about this as well.
Mm-hmm.
That
where is
this? Usually, Super 7 hasn't been putting out a lot of pre-orders lately.
Yeah. The only wave of turtles they've done that hasn't been delivered is the 03 heroes.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And then everything else, nothing else has even been up for order.
Yeah, but just usually, like, you got 3 or 4 pre-orders before your toy comes out. You know what I mean? And they haven't.
It's weird, and it's weird that we're not seeing.
It continues winter 2024.
That's already over.
Yeah, over and past.
You know what's interesting? And I'm only saying this because I'm on Big Bet right now. The kids aren't up at all in any way, not even sold out at Big Bet Toy Store.
Well, they'll take listings down once it's gone.
No, because they still have all the sold out listings for Wave 1.
But, I mean...
Mumra is still up, and he's from Wave 1.
They don't keep everyone, but...
Chitara's still up, and she's from Wave 1. And she's been sold out. Random. Yeah.
Well,
Wave 3 is sold out, and that's what I'm saying.
Up earlier, and then had to take it back down, right? I mean...
Yeah. No, I don't know. Yeah, that's odd. That's all I'm saying. It's kind of odd.
It is odd.
Isn't there a Thundercats wave that should be quote unquote arriving soon with the weird the one with the bear, King Claudus. Yeah, that's February. That should be coming out next month. The little bear, the Robert Bill.
Oh, Robert Bill, yeah.
Yeah, because that's allegedly February 2025. Now, will that hit a week from now? Doubt it.
No,
absolutely doubt it.
I feel like anything from Super 7, especially that's February, is going to be March.
Yeah, like, can you really... So, Leo, what's
Yes.
our main topic about today? What are we talking about?
So our topic is, the toy collecting future. That's why I brought up Super 7 there. There was some weird things. Last year there was the leak that went out that Brian Flynn had gotten in trouble and he's stepping down. The Super 7 is going to start going to double jointed stuff, less pre-orders, which he denied, said there was nothing wrong, but we have seen that. We now have double jointed figures up for pre-order with those other 3 turtles. There have been less pre-orders. We haven't had any Ninja Turtle pre-orders.
There's also been more canceled lines.
We've had multiple canceled lines. Like the Joe line is done for all. And not just, I'm not in general, I'm talking Ultimates. Ultimates is scaled back. They're still in with the Reaction Plus. And I personally think that maybe they're restructuring and just staying in their lane with what they're better at. The more like novelty collectibles, like the Reaction Plus, their little their soft vinyl figures.
The last Godzilla wave was Mogera Space Godzilla, and that was from last year.
Yeah, we haven't had an Ultimates, and then when we do get a new Ultimates figure, it's usually like a repaint or a glow in the dark.
Like the poster, everyone says Trendsmaster, but it's actually the poster version of Space Godzilla.
Mm-hmm.
That's the last Ultimates Godzilla, but that was a in stock. We just repainted a figure that's already out.
It looks so cool too.
It is cool. It looks like Jolly Rancher. I want to eat.
I want to try one of those. I want to get one in hand and play with it.
They do not go cheap enough for me to.
No, was it Fox sent it in the Discord the other day? The orange one was $66. That's not cheap enough for me to try.
It's too rich for my blood to say. I'm going to buy a figure I might not like.
If we can get it down to like $40, I can try. I'll throw $40 out the window to just try.
Yeah, because push comes to shove, you don't like it. I'll be like, look, I'll give you $30 for it. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah. I mean, that's why I'm hoping that I just see a glow in the dark one, because if all else fails, it could just sit in the back and glow in the dark, and who gives
but like, if these dudes can't sell it for 66, in what world can I resell it for more?
Right. An orange one, a bright orange one, is a hard sell. The only person I'd be able to pitch that to is you.
And I don't want it.
Right. We've already had this talk. As soon as I saw it on sale, I was like, if I don't like this, do you want to buy it? And you're like, no.
No, I don't want it. Yeah. I have no need for it as much as I am the orange dude.
Yeah. So this topic came from Tim shared an article the other day, and I'm gonna let you take over because you read the article. I did not.
The fucking thing. I saw the thumbnail.
Yeah,
it was like 4 paragraphs. It really wasn't a whole lot. But
there's still things to talk about.
I mean, it was okay. So it essentially says that Hasbro is trying to like move away from toy production. Like or at least trying to scale back in some way. Like they want to be an IP company, and they listed Disney as an example. And so I think what we're going to see is a lot of those in-house brands are going to end up being licensed out, like what we've seen with Power Rangers.
We see
I think Power Rangers like testing ground, and then on top of that, they want to move into a focus for video games. Which the last PulseCon, remember the Joe panel.
Yeah.
Didn't show any reveals, but they showed like 10 minutes of them playing that game.
Wrath of Cobra.
Right.
Yeah. So just very odd, very strange things. That brings up a whole lot of questions about it. And we've heard the consistent rumor about like Marvel Legends, particularly if those rights are going to be going away or if they're going to have issues.
Luckily, at this point, we do know they didn't.
Yeah, is that over?
That stuff wraps before Toy Fair every year. Toy Fair happened already because that's where shit gets revealed. So, right? When is New York Toy Fair?
I think it's March, isn't it?
Toy Fair is supposed to be in March, yeah.
I think it's the last weekend of March, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay, then I guess what? Oh no, it's March 1st.
There was a German convention the last weekend. Yes. I do not want to even attempt the name of it.
Try.
It's a German toy convention. It looked like Spriggan's a Wagon.
Yeah.
But I'm sure that's not at all right.
Dan Larson was there, which is cool.
That was the only reason I know about it.
Yeah, me too. Well, I know about it because Boss Fight goes there every year because a lot of their stuff sells well as toys. And the Henson estate likes them being there because fucking Fraggle Rock crushes it there and shit. And the reason I know about it is because they showed more in-hands of Wave 3 of Dinosaur Guys. So.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's awesome, though.
But yeah, I don't know, man. Like, because of we have things coming next year for Legends, that leads me to believe that Hasbro didn't lose the bid to re-sign. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, like, I mean,
you already agreed to buy a Sentinel off them that you're not going to pay for till next year, technically? Sorry, end of this
I definitely think it seems at the very least all of 2025 is secure for Legends. But if that's the actual date that they need to renew or whatever, if that's the year that they need to renew, there might be some questions. And on top of that, Hasbro is facing a class action lawsuit now from its investors over
because of insider trading,
their stock and everything because of all of the ollies
inflating their values. Yeah.
Yep, exactly. So like, there's a lot of things where there could be the way out of this hot water might be let's get out of toys or let's distance ourselves. In the article, they specifically do mention that they would continue doing some lines like Black Series that are licensed out. But it's weird to me that they mentioned Black Series and not Legends at all.
I think it's because they're too deeply in bed with Disney.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Well,
I think they're too romantically in bed with the mouse.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's a great fucking concept. That's so strange. Who the fuck would do Legends, though?
Todd.
I think Legends would die.
Shut up. Don't say that.
I mean, all right, I think the best answer for collectors would be Jada.
Yeah, but you're going to get a figure every 6 months. No, Mr. Jada, they don't have the production capability to handle Legends.
I feel like it's the best. I feel like it would be the best value for everything, right? Because
somebody earlier was talking about in the Preternia Discord about how they want 112 Fortnite back. And then they're like, what if Mezco does Fortnite? And then I straight up was like, you're going to get one figure every 2 years. You're going to bitch even more than you did when Hasbro had the line.
You're going to pay for 6 in a year, and you're going to get 1.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't want Mezco, right?
God.
Jada would be good. I wouldn't be mad if Jazzwares got it back and just continued on.
Or Fortnite did it, but they were allowed to actually market it. Because the big thing is they couldn't market it.
Yeah, the whole thing was weird. Like, Epic was like, oh, we want them to be random drops like the item shop. That makes no sense when it comes to buying
things. It doesn't work for productions. It doesn't work for toys.
It doesn't. I was going to say, it doesn't work for toy collectors. It might
work
for kids
works. Yeah.
who can get it instantly as well,
Yeah, you can't do that for figures.
Nope.
I don't buy my figures based on, this one's out this month, and then in 3 months, this will be out. But I don't know what's in that wave. Like, no, fuck no. I know what I'm getting, when I'm meant to get it, when it's coming. That's it.
Yep.
I'm a grown man that buys tiny plastic objects. I need to know what I'm buying.
I respect it. Because, I mean, it would be weird to see Legends anywhere else. And I feel like if it left Hasbro, I'd probably just stop.
Yeah, I feel like I'd do the same thing.
You'd be like all the Mattel DC guys. Like, you wouldn't go to top.
I was a Mattel DC guy.
I like the Mattel DC stuff. Mainly because a lot of Green Lantern. But
I think Mattel DC is better than anything Todd's done by a landslide.
I think so.
I remember having a shelf of all the different Batman from the Mattel DC line.
That's crazy. I didn't know that. I'm sorry.
A shelf. I was fine with it.
I apologize for saying something that dumb without knowing. I'm sorry. I will say, though, everything Mattel did ever is better than anything Todd's done.
I loved the signature series that they did. Like
that signature series at the end of the line was incredible.
Yeah. I think it could have been better, but
could have. C'est la vie. You dream about what it was, and you wish what it could have been, and then you forget. What
and then you have
was
Todd
bad?
being like, "I'm bringing DC Direct back." And you're like, "What is this gonna be?" And it's like statues.
Yeah,
Cool.
yeah.
Remakes of the Batman animated series. I mean, that's okay. That's
It's
cool. Don't get
all
me wrong.
Those are
it's all
cool.
it's all Batman.
All the shit
Batman.
that I could talk on Todd. I have
Batman
bought multiple
sells, bro.
Batmobiles from him,
Yeah,
and
I
that
know
sucks.
Batman sells, but we can all accept that Todd's start of every figure being a Batman toy sucked.
I understand the need to do Batman constantly in the wave and stuff, but like they have so many different variants of those lines now, where it's like, oh, I'm doing this is collector's platinum gold label version that's exclusive through my store, and it's like, okay, cool. We should see more weird characters, but we are
Because
seeing some. Like the
so
Icon is a weird character. That's an obscure pull.
actual actually toy related industry question to keep us on subject. Leo, you good?
I am
But
good. Yeah,
okay.
I'm just searching for
No,
things.
no, no. But genuine question. Does Spin Master still do DC stuff?
They do. They have the 3 3/4 inch.
Well, I know they
They
strictly only did 3 3/4
they
inch.
just put out the Batman Forever retro line,
Oh, cool. See, I didn't know. That's why I'm asking. I was not aware
which
if they were
which
still.
is so crazy to me because you can actually buy the original figures still mint on card for cheaper than you can buy these reproduction figures.
That's so fucking funny.
Really?
Yeah,
I did not know that.
you can go right on eBay right now and buy it, and they're way cheaper sealed than the reproductions.
That's crazy. I mean,
People have been freaking out over these reproductions. It makes no sense to me.
I wanted to get the '89 Batman, but I never saw it. So
That one was a quick sale.
yeah, but I don't need
Oh,
Spin Master
yeah.
Batmobile. I've got the McFarlane one, and it's like, oh, I've got that. It's a cool looking one for that scale, but again, it goes into like I don't really collect anything in that scale. Try to stay to the Lord scale. The Lord scale. Oh no, I dropped a weapon.
the King scale,
The Lord scale.
the 1/12 scale, the 6-inch scale, if you would.
Yeah.
Not to be confused with all the turtle boys that don't understand how scale works.
Well, I mean, I do get all the. I do have the NECA turtles though.
They have no
like,
idea how
actually,
scale works.
you can see them over my shoulder.
Well, I'm not talking about the Nega Turtle Boys. I'm just talking about the Turtle Boys in general that bitch about things being quote unquote too small when it's exactly 1/12 scale of what something's supposed to be. But that's neither here nor there. So
Yes.
my biggest fear going into this toy industry, like actually talking about like where we think it's going and the future of collecting as a whole, is in that future where there's a lot of people saying that Super 7 should shut down, then that niche corner that Super 7 produces in will never get filled. No
Right.
one's going to step in to make that.
I don't think they should shut down. I like what they do, and when they
There are a lot of
do it
people
well,
that
it's really
avidly
nice.
pray for Super 7 to die.
It's just
Yeah.
people are
I'm
haters.
not surprised to hear
I
that.
think they're too expensive.
And then JFK
I
is also right.
Yeah, I was gonna say I see that.
The exploiting cost of toys as a whole is
Yeah.
scary. I didn't
Yeah.
realize. I just checked. Zoroark Warriors Wave 3 is $30 a piece.
yeah,
The first wave was 24.
yeah.
Didn't think about that till I just checked on Big Bad just to make sure how much I needed to make sure it stays in the account
Well, that's
before
why
I do withdrawals and pay bills.
I haven't got
Yep.
any of the new ones yet.
See, I'm still all in because I love that line.
I love it too,
But
it's
this
expensive.
wave took so fucking long that I'm not instantly pre-ordering Wave 4 the minute it gets announced anymore. Because they're still going to be able to be pre-ordered leading up to release.
I've been a big since we've started. I've always talked about Boss Fight and how much I love them.
Yeah.
I've noticed once Eric had left and some of the original founders have left, like the original sculptors.
Yup.
Boss Fight's taken a weird turn lately. Like we haven't been getting the amount of stuff that we were.
Slower.
Things have slowed down.
Slower.
And like you've seen, like that Red Sonja looked really rough.
Yeah.
And then whenever I bitched about it, they went back and fixed it. It looks much better in hand. I still have my pre-order. I didn't cancel it.
I was gonna say it's way more passable now than like some of those in design or in process pictures.
Mm-hmm. I cannot find this, and it is bothering me.
Jay's pretty good.
I agree wholeheartedly.
You're good. Let's
Let's
just do the show. You're good.
I hate not being able to.
What are you looking for, anyways?
I'm looking for that Santa figure stuff.
Oh my God, we've moved past it. Forget about it.
Things bother me. I can't let it go.
That's fine.
But yeah, JFK, the cost of things. I mean, and like that's a big concern, and especially the hobby just gets more and more expensive, right? Like we've seen increases from a lot of companies over the last year.
Look at my shelves now; they're borderline empty. Like I just keep what I like, and that's it. You know, don't get me wrong. The Beast Wars collection still exists. I still have it. It's no longer here with me.
I feel like that's why my
on
kind of pivoted a little bit. Like I keep going down the more retro style line.
Yeah, y'all know about it, but like the thing that happened with the kitchen and all that shit, and how things could have gone real south one day. I took that collection because it's worth a sizable amount of money, and it's one of my favorite things I own. And it's a strongbox at my mom and brother's place where it's safe in storage and nothing will ever happen to it. As much as I do miss having it, I can't really play with those. A lot of those toys are very old, and the plastic was starting to get brittle because they're fucking 30 years old. Like, it's not the same. And so, yeah, they're not here, but I still have them. But otherwise, like, I trimmed down a lot of stuff, and what I have is it, you know?
Yeah. Oh, no, I get it.
I'll expand the lines that I kept, like Monster Arts. They're doing Showa era Ghidorah. I'm in on that. But that's one figure every 6 months. Anguirus comes out in July. I'm in on that. It's my favorite kaiju of all time. The small scale Toho collection's got 6 figures left, but now I need them to exist for me to buy them. Otherwise, it's just a floating list of names I need, and that's it. You know what I mean?
I get you. I'm actually looking forward to grabbing a Monster Art this year. So the Yu-Gi-Oh line.
Yu-Gi-Oh ones. Yeah, absolutely.
So like Dark Magician is coming.
I heard Blue Eyes is one of the best figures they've made.
I had an opportunity to buy Blue Eyes last year, and I regret passing on it because it was at a toy show, and they were selling it I think for like $25 below retail or something, and I was like, oh, that's pretty cool. Maybe if on the next loop, and my next loop didn't go around there, and I was like, oh, it's fine. I was already above budget.
I know they're not toys, right? But I've grown very fond of my high-grade Gundam collection.
Oh, yeah.
Because they move and pose just like a really well-done articulated action figure. But I also have the nuance and comfort of I put this whole thing together.
I have a couple of
there's more of a
models.
Yeah, and there's more of like a personal attachment for me to all these mobile suits that I made.
I also have like toys. I have a mobile suit as well.
I built one.
Yeah, they're fun.
Yeah,
it was cool. I actually bought 2 and mixed them together to make my own because I'm that fucking guy. But then, recently I was like, that was pretty cool. Maybe I'll get another one. Do they make a glow in the dark? Well, they did, and the glow in the dark one's very expensive.
It is expensive.
I don't have that
because glow in the dark model kit plastic costs a shit ton of money to make sure it's durable and not fragile.
I would love to get it.
Yeah, of course. Yeah. If ever presents itself. Yeah. But I don't think you're wrong, though. Like, I think overall, like, the golden age of toy collecting and all that stuff.
We are in the golden age, but I feel like we're being taken advantage of right now. We're living in it, for sure.
We're in the golden age. But because now, anything you think about has a toy.
Companies are totally... The market has shifted, and they know that they can just milk us.
Yeah, when the billion-dollar corporation does Kickstarters acting like they're an indie company every year, and they run 3 back-to-back, it's a problem. You know what I mean?
Absolutely. And like we're exiting that golden age because like I think we're going away from the hobby being very accessible for everybody to.
Dude.
It's like we're seeing a lot of greed and like there's almost a death of options.
Yeah.
Right? Like you mentioned Swords of Warriors is like $30. there's a ton of lines that are less than that right now.
Yeah.
But a line like that to succeed,
that are
it
very
can't.
quality.
For me, in my mind, a line like that can't succeed unless it's below what like a major line is, because that's a very niche, like boutique style line.
It is.
And when you're now pricing people out,
but see, would you say the same thing about Monster Force?
Because Monster Force is like made to order, but yeah, it's kind of the same thing.
I think they look cool, but I think they're not worth the price.
It's a high price to get into. I want to get the Forgotten King.
If you're not like, it's a very Leo, for me, Monster Force is like
because I got something to say.
Like an enhancement line. Like you're not just all in on Monster Force. You get some of those and you can work them into your Spooky Boys and Marvel Legends. Work them into your Joes. Yeah, it's a very Joe adjacent line. But here's the problem now. Skeletron, who actually owns the Red Shadows, have said that they're going to do more. If you got the cards, on the back of the cards, it makes a puzzle and it shows a Red Shadows soldier. You can get a bunch of not Red Shadows figures from Monster Force for what? $35 each? I guarantee it'll be $20, $25 for an official Red Shadows figure from Skeletron. And they've worked their stuff to be closer to the Joes than anything. Monster Force is closer to Legends. The heads are like, you can pop and swap the heads between the two lines. They're much closer to Legends. Same with Bobby Val's Action Force. You can take Legends figures heads off and put them right on his figures. They scale, really? Yeah, they're pretty much like Legend scale. They're not actually Joe scale. There's a slight difference in the two lines. I mean, like, you know, the Hasbro stuff all kind of varies throughout the...
Yeah,
you know,
I hate that.
But yes. Dude, me too. I hate that the Joe line. They just now said that the Joe line will have the same head peg. But for all the waves, like from now to before, every character has its own unique head peg. It's fucking annoying.
What about the first 100 or so characters?
Yeah, right. And the thing is, like, the whole idea of Joe was reuse, and you could take them apart and make your own. And now, you know, they made it harder to do. Forget where I was going with that. Oh, pricing out on these novelty lines. There's all these little offshoot lines. One company that I think is doing it kind of right is Nacelle.
Nacelle does good shit.
They're starting a whole universe. They're making the figs. They're making the figs very accessible. You can go to Walmart, and they're competitively priced to what's available on the retail shelves right now.
RoboForce at Walmart. I saw them the other day.
They have a whole Nacelle shelf. The Biker Mice, RoboForce, it's all right there.
Yeah. I want to know
what's the other one? Sectars. Sectars. Yeah, they're there too.
But see, like, I want to know what else is coming from this Nacelle universe. You know, like that's.
Mesa.
I know we're gonna get another set of like the Biker Mice. I know we're getting
Mesa's next.
Oh, Mesa's next. Okay.
Oh, they're also doing Barnyard Commandos.
I'd love to see what else. Oh, okay, all right. So then at that point, that's a good chunk. So never mind. My dreams of a SWAT Cats revivals dashed for another
SWAT Cats is Hanna-Barbera, correct?
Yeah, I think so. That would line up with that animation style, if I'm not mistaken.
I think it's Hanna-Barbera.
Right.
And that's,
but I don't know what Hanna-Barbera is.
And that's Hanna-Barbera's WB.
No, that was TBS. SWAT Cats is...
Was it Hanna-Barbera owned by TBS?
Yeah, I think it is.
Oh, it is Hanna-Barbera. Yeah.
Yeah, I remember the Hanna-Barbera logo at the end.
So...
But the
anything Hanna-Barbera is like...
Oh, SWAT Cats is coming back.
Yeah, SWAT Cats is coming back.
By the Tremblay brothers. And Toons Media Group at the helm. The descendants of the TBS owners.
Coming to Netflix, correct?
Give it to me.
No, the original the original guys are back.
It's coming to Netflix, isn't it?
Or
is that the Biker Mice? I know one of them's coming back in an animated show. Ryan Reynolds
is in Biker Mice. Oh, no, it's coming to Max. Warner Brothers is bringing it back.
Yes, I already have that one. Don't have to get a new service.
I did share that Santa. The link's right there. I found it.
Nice.
It bothered me. You can pre-order it if you wish to fight your monsters in the ring.
It's in pre-production currently.
Right on. Okay.
Now, does that mean you're gonna get toys? I don't know. Oh fuck.
I would imagine a new cartoon would get toys.
Maybe. But apparently, new cartoons being aged at modern children, so we don't know.
I was gonna say, depending on what it is, if it's like Castlevania.
Yeah.
We won't.
Castlevania's never gonna get toys, Tim.
They did a Castlevania line. Diamond Select did one.
Diamond Select sucks, Tim. I buy Diamond Select Muppets and I think they're awful, but I buy them because I buy Muppets. Speaking of Muppets, all right, and it's Toy Future, right? I'm still all in on NECA Sesame Street, but they're $40.
They're gigantic too.
Yeah, they don't scale with the Diamond Select Muppets.
They don't scale with anything else that NECA makes.
So they scale with Palisade Muppets. They're all designed to scale with the Palisade Muppets. Do you know what I don't own? Palisade Muppets. Do you know what costs a shit ton of money? Yeah. Palisade Muppets. Rolf, my favorite Muppet, is $300. The piano playing dog that everyone makes fun of me because he's my favorite Muppet is $300.
Cool Muppet.
No one should make fun of you. Rolf is a fine Muppet, sir.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. The Diamond Rolf was $30 and it came with a scooter that I gave to my friend. Don't give a shit about scooter. I literally have Rolf.
I think I have.
I own Rolf and the Swedish Chef. Right here. Yeah. I'm waiting on the Kermit reissue to come out.
Kermit missing an arm?
Yeah. Yeah, yes. My son pulled his arm out.
He went to war. Kermit's seen shit.
I can put the arm back in, but it just pops right back out now. So
rip that shit off.
That Kermit's been to Nom.
Piggy ripped that shit off.
Kermit didn't make it with the.
Skyler was like, I hate frogs. He just ripped the frog's arm off.
He's like with my bounty hunters over there with the Mandalorian and Boba Fett. So he's got an arm because it was lost in battle. But yeah, I think Nerd Zoic has the Sesame Street Ernie for $35. Yeah. But
I'm just wanting Oscar. When Oscar comes out, I'll get him.
Oscar's in Wave 2.
Yeah.
Spoiler alert. Oscar's coming.
Yeah. That's all. I'll get that one. I'll get Oscar.
Oscar's coming.
Have a dude just sitting in a trash can.
4 people for the first wave because they showed 4 people at
Comic-Con. So technically Oscar is a part of Wave 1, but there's a chance Oscar. So Wave 1 is technically 4 figures.
Because it's supposed to be the ones that come.
Bert, Ernie, Cookie. Sort of, but no. Count comes with numbers. Yeah, Count's gonna come with numbers. So Wave 1 is Bert, Ernie, the Count, and Oscar the Grouch. But technically, the Count is shipping out of China after New Year because he's done, but he wasn't done enough to come with. Because right now, Bert and Ernie are making landfall in the States, so he should be shipping any minute now. The Count shipping after CYN. Oscar shipping a little after that because he wasn't ready in time to be shipped out. So it's one of those where Oscar could technically be called Wave 2 or Oscar could technically be the end of Wave 1. I don't know, man. Like, I'm still going to buy them, but I want to see them. But at the same time, gambling on 2 figures for $80, it's a real fucking gamble.
Not to mention, I mean, how many lines have they started?
It's just a lot.
Stop.
That's my thing right there. Because Dungeons & Dragons, one of my favorite lines, died. It's not coming back. It's over.
Have they made that official?
Yeah, I talked to the dude at fucking San Diego, and they said they currently have no plans to expand the line other than the 50th anniversary 4 figures that have less accessories but cost the same as the Ultimate ones because they're a card back with retro colors. So NECA D&D as a whole line is done. And you want to know another reason why you know it's done? On the calendar they did for Christmas, there was nothing on there. All the lines that are dead, all the lines that are dead get no new reveals.
Did they have a checklist for Gargoyle?
Because I was going to say,
guess what was on Gargoyles? Nothing on it either. There's Gargoyle figures that have been shown that still have not gone up. Like, that's what I'm talking about. Like, even NECA never admitted, but the whole state of the current industry is even affecting them. Where Gargoyles might be done too.
Yeah.
Dinosaurs could also
they're getting more Disney though, are they not?
Well, I mean, those are
Are
Disney
they?
properties, though.
Are they though? Like, when's the net? Where are actually new dinosaur reveals that aren't repacks of Earl Sinclair?
Yeah. You didn't even get the whole family.
No, they didn't finish the family yet.
They did
Like,
like
never got the
they
mom,
did
right?
they did superhero Earl, they did the baby, but then
Did they do Robbie, I thought, or whatever?
Dinosaurs was 2 figures and then a repaint of Earl as a superhero.
Yeah, we got how many Ralphs or Alfs? I mean, fuck.
Yeah, there's an Alf on my desk right now.
Yeah, Soph has 2 Alfs.
Alf's out. There's a new Alf that just went up on pre-order, which is like the retro Alf.
Yeah, I got that one for Christmas. Totally 80s Ralph.
Yeah. But like Alf sells somehow weirdly. The weird revival of Alf needs to be studied. Like somebody needs to get on that because I don't know why the fuck Alf is so popular right now.
Just hide your cats.
Yeah, hide your cats. But like, I don't know, dude. Like, me and Leo talked about this in private because Tim, I don't like bothering you because I know you got life and you're living your life. But like, Leo, you can talk about this too. Toys right now both hit but also don't.
See, this is the exact conversations I try to have.
We've had
my
this
life, and no one else wants to have them. So please,
yeah,
because you're absolutely right. They don't make toys for kids anymore.
No,
like in a lot of ways,
us, the grown men that buy them, don't have the energy to keep buying them.
Again,
but like I'm sorry, they don't make like new toys. Like you're not seeing new things like we were.
No,
when we were.
It's not that they don't make new toys. They don't make them.
The early 2000s.
And this is my problem with imports. They don't make them fun, and everybody wants like this super articulated, super detailed, almost like artwork of a figure. But then you can't play with it. You know what I mean? I want to be able to play with my figure a little bit, pose it around. If I drop it, no problem. Get on the floor and play with the kids, you know, and have no problem. Like, so some of these figures, I'm like, yeah, I can't play with. I get them, and I'm like, all right, that looks cool, but like this, I can play with. This is fun, you know. There's dude, even those damn Joy Toy turtles. I spent all afternoon playing with them on the floor.
Those things
were so fun, cool. And they are like imports. They are, but
or like fucking Mayfex charging so much for nothing in the box.
Okay, yeah, we're bringing that up too.
More or less in every
they're charging. Mayfex has been increasing their prices, and you're not getting a half of what used to come in those boxes.
Yeah.
And that's crazy. I think. You know,
they saw. Of that's the exchange. Well, some of it's the exchange rate.
Some of it is the exchange, but I think that they saw how popular.
Lighter and lighter what is it? Robin comes with a staff.
A staff.
And that's it.
Dude, you open up that original Hush Batman.
Who's
the black one.
Scarecrow.
Oh yeah. The Riddler's money is only half painted.
Speaking of which, I have both on the way.
Okay.
Damn it, but they're both on the way.
That's cool. Hey,
I mean, that's really the only import line I collect is the Batman stuff because I want my Batman in his Rogues gallery in 1/12 scale.
I was gonna say they're taking their time on that.
Golly. I'm glad I gave up on the X-Men. And thank goodness for X-Men 97. You know, I was so distant away from the Legends. And then they're like, hey, X-Men 97. Spider-Man the Animated Series. Here's some spooky boys. And they got me back in, you know? Like they really did. They
definitely were good last. They were good to us last year.
They reeled me back in, you know. That drought of MCU honestly saved Marvel Legends and got me back into it.
Yeah.
You know, because my local store still is MCU garbage. Yeah, and that's
dude. All that MCU stuff that's
Wakanda
just
Forever, Eternals, and Doctor Strange will live there forever.
They'll die there.
Yeah.
They'll die there.
It's gonna be like the ET debacle from Atari Games. They're just gonna end up getting
that's what they need to do. They need to
all
do
the
that.
Eternals.
So this whole thing, this future of collecting, I always like, when is this enough? When am I going to be done with this? And I don't really know. I'm having fun doing it. It is a lot. I keep saying it's a lot, and I need to be real in it. At one point, I was You know, I would get some stuff, I'd sell some stuff, so it was kind of supporting my hobby. That hasn't been doing that. The past year, I've just been buying, and it's not sustainable. I keep going around with the Motu. I'm buying 3 different lines for Motu right now, and that's stupid. That
you gotta nail it down, dude. You gotta nail it down.
You know, so I gotta find what's good for me. These cons coming up are going to be major decision factors for me. Like once they announce where they're going with in the next year, then yeah, I'd like to stay in 1/12 scale, but man, the retro stuff is really hitting home. It's fun. It's just fun. It's cheaper. It's smaller. I can fit it places. You know, I don't know how many more Joe vehicles I can buy.
For me, yeah. Like my future realistically is going back home to Warhammer.
Yeah.
I know it sounds dumb, but these guys aren't getting cheaper either. So I gotta decide, is it Tim, Warhammer is very expensive. But I gotta decide a game that I also get creative fulfillment out of that I play every weekend on Sunday. Every Sunday morning I'm at my buddy Andrew's house, and me and a few local buddies, we war game in a garage together, week in, week out. We do it every week. This is our fucking bro time, right? I gotta think about it though. Like, are my armies more important to me, or is a figure that I'm gonna mess with for a little and then put on a shelf and not touch more important? And I gotta be honest, this is winning right now.
Well, I mean, there's so much more to it than just that, right? Like,
yeah, because like I
more use out of it, more you get that play feature.
You're playing that game itself with everybody.
I put them together so it stimulates my whole creative aspect. I paint them. I come up with the scheme. I write lores for my army. And then it also gives me the weekly like this show gives me too, with talking toys in general and talking to Leo and you and Jay and anyone who comes on. But every Sunday without fail, I'm at the garage. We get breakfast before matches. We shoot the shit. And we hang out till about 2 o'clock, and then everybody goes home to start their Sunday and do shit. You know what I mean? But like, that's also a part of the cost of Warhammer, and I would much rather keep that going than buying the next wave of G.I. Joe Classified, buying more Marvel Legends, buying, you know, like it just they don't hit. I don't know. I got Road Pig, and I both loved and hated that figure.
Oh.
And Road Pig was my number one want after Bazooka came out. For years, I kept saying, dude, Road Pig. I have the figure. He's literally in this cabinet drawer thing that I got. He's right here. But I don't play with him.
What's not hitting with those Dreadnoks is we don't have... Those are they need vehicles, and we don't have vehicles for the Dreadnoks.
They need motorcycles.
You know, like they are a biker gang, and we don't have anything for
like a giant ass chopper.
Yeah,
should. They should. They really should. I was literally saying I don't have enough room for all these vehicles, but like those figures specifically need vehicles. Yeah, they just don't really work without it.
They need a bike.
Yeah, they do. A Thunder Machine.
You always fit a bike or two in there. That's different.
Yeah.
That's not like a full vehicle.
Right. Yeah, and I did back the Rattler mainly because I wanted Wild Weasel, but dude, I don't.
Where the fuck are you gonna put it?
Where am I gonna put that Rattler?
And you know, at Comic-Con they're gonna show up another fucking Joe Classified.
And I don't know if I can keep doing the vehicles. You know, like
Transformers.
His tank is like a must. The Vamp was a must.
Yeah,
core. For me, for Joe, those are the core must-have. You know, like those are very symbolic vehicles.
No, so Transformers this next weekend at MegaCon is revealing the HasLab, and it's heavily hinted that it's going to be based on the Japanese G1 cartoon.
Oh wow!
Mm-hmm.
No, but I was saying, aren't they still waiting on the Robots in Disguise, Optimus?
They still are, yes. That has still not shipped. That's the other problem, right?
Yeah.
Transformers hasn't delivered the last HasLab, and they're already going to start asking money for another HasLab. But you know, Hasbro, the small indie company, like
the small indie, largest toy company,
the mega company that makes fucking today. talk about collector fatigue and the industry of toys, right? Mattel announced Mattel Brick something, their own version of a quote unquote direct competitor to Lego. And a bunch of people were like praising them for it. And I was like, guys, they own Mega Bloks. They already are Lego's main competitor.
Yeah. I was gonna say, like,
what are you glazing about? Like, they announced this whole other brick by brick, price appropriate, based on volume.
Why?
And I'm like, you're Mega Bloks though. Like, why are you acting like you're something
just
different?
Do Mega Block.
So it's like, are you just gonna keep doing Mega Bloks, but this is adjacent? Like, what's going on?
Probably.
Yeah, it just doesn't.
With Hasbro potentially licensing out IP, and we see that going with Transformers and Joe and Power Rangers. Where does that leave? Like obviously Transformers aren't going to stop being made overseas.
No, Takara will still make Transformers.
Takara's going to do it. Is Hasbro going to still reluctantly put those out?
Yes,
and then
it's a joint partnership.
The Joe line being so successful, it's like undeniable for them.
I don't think Joe goes anywhere.
Are they going to just ride the wave, or like try to?
I think we're going to see them ride the wave for the next couple of years on these lines.
From
their Joe especially.
Not
but like, I think we're also going to see other companies do more of these characters.
Not to. I've talked to Lenny about what the, like, I guess for better terms, like what the foot plan is, like what the, if classified has an endpoint, where is it? Right? Because everybody, you have to be realistic. Every line has an endpoint, right? Every line, no matter what, has an endpoint. Every figure line, every brand has an ending. From what I understand, the mindset behind classified is as long they're in it for as long as we're in it. Obviously, yes, if they're sticking to what was made in the 80s, there's a definitive list of this many Joes were ever made, so that's where you end, right? But as we've seen with Shooter and Wolf Spider, they can make stuff up too.
They've created multiple new characters. I mean, they've even brought in some of the modern characters from the previous line with
or what's her face, the chick from that 2-pack with better Falcon.
Yeah, they're bringing in some of the internationals. They're bringing in Quarrel.
But ultimately, Joe will go as long as you're willing to support Joe. Which I think that's the right way to do it, right? Like,
as long as
you don't want a line that's not selling.
Yeah, like there is no point in forcing the corpse of, no offense, Power Rangers to keep putting shit out because as much as, like, I know people in Power Rangers, there's a reason they heavily leaned into MMPR about everything, because MMPR was the only thing that actually sold. So it's all the monsters you ever got were MMPR based. That's why all this so, like, you can only do that so much till you fucking eat your own tail.
I think the Lightning Collection would have been better as an exclusive online collection. Because, they were trying to sell that to kids.
Yes.
And kids weren't buying it. Adults were.
Fuck no.
And that's why that shit sat there. You know?
Pegworm. And then it
died. But like all the online exclusive stuff sold immediately. Like, you saw that. And they could have kept doing that.
The Omega Ranger set did not sell well.
Well, they always
it's a great set. Don't get me wrong.
They overproduced those I think all those con sets. I think they just
they just
the amount of hillbilly Modocs I've seen on this one dude from TikTok's Ollies.
Bro, my Ollies has a stack of them, like hundreds of them.
Yeah.
And part of me wants to get it just for the accessories. I want the cheeseburger thing, and I was thinking about I could use that guy. I have a custom mask head and put it on there and make the mask.
Yeah, the captain.
Yeah.
I like the captain figure. I don't even know who he is. I just like him out of that.
The captain forever looks like Scotty from Real Big Fish to me.
Yes.
And he'll never not look like that. The front man for Real Big Fish.
100%. Now I need that with glasses.
Yeah.
Need it even more.
Yeah. I just want it because he'll be Rockabilly Modoc, but also the cheeseburger laser.
Yeah, the cheeseburger
Because that's funny, dude. That's funny. But I mean, I think this is an interesting subject because it's funny to talk it out loud, especially with you two, who I trust illicitly, and you guys are mostly people I talk toys with. Toy fatigue is real, but also I don't want to stop buying toys because I like toys.
Well,
100%.
I say that, but also it's like, dude, FOMO is real. Like,
yes,
because if you do decide I'm going to take a break and you don't pre-order, you're fucking up shit's creek come 6 months from now, dude.
Because
you really are.
Production has scaled back.
You really are.
When thing sells out, it's gone.
This fucking line has been a perfect example of like
have a mass
passing on stuff and then how much they go for later on.
Yeah. Fucking I skipped the Filmation cartoon Origins figures when those came out, even though Leo told me, dude, you should get these. And I said, I don't know. Now I have them, but all the ones I want, which were the early 2 waves, bro, they're $50-$60 a figure.
Skeletor has been re-released in Target, and he's currently $8.99.
Yeah, but Beastman nowhere to be seen.
Beastman,
Man at Arms nowhere to be seen.
Man at Arms is discontinued. I sent you a video.
Man at Arms is discontinued.
Mattel Creations had the last lot of them and sold them.
And they're gone. They're not making anymore because, and it makes sense, to keep a healthy toy line, you have to keep making forward. You can't keep making the old ones.
But so Origins is actually a pretty good. We were just talking about endpoints. Origins, obviously, there's like a handful of figures left that they make
the giant
original toy line. That's what Origins is a remake of the original toy line.
Yep.
But then they also have the cartoon collection that we're now in that seems to be going pretty well. Then they have the sketchbook series, which is all the concept figures, and then there's a lot of new figures that they've been throwing in Origins. So I don't know if there's
like Lord Grasp or whatever, that guy you got.
Yeah, I don't know if there's a potential end game for Origins. As long as it's selling well, they're going to keep making stuff. I mean, we have the crossover with Thundercats coming out now.
But theoretically, at the same time,
theoretically, they could be getting to a point to wrap it up. Yeah.
The toy version of Origins, the Motu toy version of Origins, does have a set endpoint.
I just want to say, I think as an outsider for this line, for Motu especially, I think it's insane how many like lines that they have concurrently that seem to be doing solid. Well, like it is.
You got to think.
Has to be studied.
I hear about it. I hear about
it because let's be real. It's been 20 years since classics.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, that's the thing. Like they also
sell. And that was the only Motu that there was available was that classics.
Yeah.
And then
and before that was 2000X.
Yeah.
Interchangeable. They're so like you can almost use anything for any line.
And then
out of all of those, you know.
And then like Masterverse, which we all thought was going to go under, is so successful now that has
because they got away from the damn show. Yeah,
multiple imprints in on itself.
Yeah,
and then Masterverse is also going to go into new adventures as well. Like it's all. We went from no Motu at all to some might say there might be too much Motu now.
No, they're 100% too much.
What they wanted to do with Star Wars, where like we saw concept figures for Star Wars, right?
Yeah.
We see the hologram figures for Star Wars, the holiday figures, all these different variants and stuff, and like I feel like Star Wars strikes out more often than not with those.
Yeah, and to counter that, Star Wars imploded. Star Wars has almost nothing going on right now.
Yeah. But still, there are massive amounts of figures that the Star Wars collectors want,
but don't get made.
And then they have no problem rushing out the new media that nobody cares about. They have no problem, doing, like you said, the hologram or Imperial Credit Collection. And it's like, dude, there's so many
like Cantina weirdo people need for their team.
Yeah. I mean, I'm giving them props. Shadows of the Empire is coming out. They're actually putting out some new shit that people.
But it's not a full. It's like 4. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Bro, I gave them props on this show 2 years ago when they did 3 KOTOR figures. And I said, keep it going. I'll buy them all. Guess how many KOTOR figures have come out since that show? None new. No other ones. None. They just
so upsetting.
They did Zalbar at GameStop, Bastila Shan, and Darth Malik, and then Revan got re-released, and then but it's not HK47, it's the Ahsoka HK. They still haven't done it. Okay. They did a 3 3/4 inch HK47.
Okay, but even more reason why not? You already did it. It's there.
But that's what I'm saying.
Repeat shit anyway.
That's what I'm saying. They said we're gonna do KOTOR. We're gonna give you these figures.
I just want Embo.
And they sold well because I was tempted to grab those figures.
Bro, Bastila Shan and Darth Malik sold the fuck out.
Yeah, I could find Zalbar, and that was it.
Well, that's because he went to GameStop and nobody buys figures at GameStop. Yeah. Speaking of which, GameStop is dying. There's a strong chance GameStop won't be here this time next year.
Ooh, is it that soon?
I don't know if you saw it, Tim, but there was a company mandate that went out that they were just sending out packages to the underperforming stores without any fanfare to just tell them to shut down.
It's retro GameStop.
I did see that they were closing some of their it was like Party City where it was like very sudden.
The closest GameStop in my area is like 30 minutes away.
Yeah, same.
I have a GameStop like 15 minutes from me.
The one down
I'm about 120 minutes away.
The one down the hill from me literally does gone.
But it's more, the 120 minutes away is more like Funko Pops and Pokemon cards.
Growing up in this area, there were 7.
Yeah.
Like there were 7 different. They didn't used to all be 7 GameStops. They were like Funko Land and Babbage's and EB. But like there were 7 GameStops when I moved to Arizona.
My old GameStop in this neighborhood that I used to go to when I went to college here is a Taco Bell now.
It's a fair trade, though.
That's a great trade.
Bell's good.
I'm on a diet, so I'm trying to get healthier, but it's a great trade. Yeah,
Taco Bell is not. It's not the most unhealthy fast food. They have.
It isn't. They have good.
Their power menu. It's actually pretty decent.
They have good, better options. You're right. But I think this has been a good conversation. I think this is a good, thoughtful. It's also good to know how burnt out we kind of are as a whole.
Well, yeah.
I'm such a wishy-washy person. I'm like, oh, I'm done, I'm burnt out, and I see something new and shiny, and I'm like, yeah. And then you see how quickly we flip from one collection to another. Like I'm all about these little Glyos guys now, and it's
what I've settled on is I'm just gonna buy what makes me happy.
And that's where I've gone
to. What you gotta do.
And I'm only buying what makes me happy.
I've set some firm boundaries in place. I'm doing good with that. It seems like I bought a lot. Like the Origin stuff, my son and I play with that, so it's really not all my collection. Hey man,
Joe Hendry and Mia Slamovich or whatever, the current TNA Women's Champion since what Jordan Grace is on the WWE now. Those are my.
I think David Arquette's gonna show up.
David Arquette. Danhausen can't show up. Tony Khan doesn't let AEW
under
guys
contract
play.
still.
Yeah, Danhausen's still under contract. Tony Khan doesn't allow AEW people to play with other companies.
When Danhausen's contract runs up,
I don't know which company is which.
He's totally covered.
I'm worse than those people that are like, why doesn't Superman and Spider-Man get along? And I'm like, no.
Yeah, man. I think like AJ Lee and Cardona. Ooh.
AJ Lee, I don't know about Cardona.
Well, he's technically a free agent. He has no contract right now.
Yeah, I just don't.
And know. Chelsea Green is currently.
Yeah, I'm not saying you're wrong.
Are you gentlemen talking about the YouTube toy reviewer Matt Cardona?
Yes.
I like that guy.
Yes, my broski. Yeah. What's up, broski?
That dude, I enjoy his content as a YouTuber, and I hope that he really takes off one of these days.
I do like Matt Cardona. I think Matt Cardona's a solid dude, and he loves toys.
I love that there's so many toy reviewers that have their own action figures of themselves. I need to start upping that quest.
We need action figures of ourselves, Leo.
Hell yeah!
I want to make my own action figures.
I know. Good night, Jay. We love you, buddy.
Good night, Jay.
Woo, woo, woo.
Good seeing you, man. Thanks for hanging out with us.
Absolutely.
Jay, go to ZoloCon.
Yeah, dude, come to ZoloCon with us. Tim and I will be there. We'll have live coverage from ZoloCon.
Oh yeah.
Fuck you guys.
We're having live coverage. All right, what up?
I mean, I'm not live coverage, but there will be coverage.
You're probably
Follow me on Twitter.
Leo's gonna be walking around with a fucking gimbal, just recording, and she'll be like, "Oh, Tim, react."
Funny you mentioned that.
No, because you know what's gonna happen is I'm gonna go up there. Leo's gonna drive me. He's gonna be like, "Hey man,
cameraman Tim,
cameraman
Tim."
Around.
I mean,
and I'll do it too. Just be like, yeah, man, that's fine. How much for the Beetleborgs?
Too short. He can't do it, so I need somebody taller.
It's too short. Have you met me? Come on.
Are you a stork of a man, Tim, or are you short?
I'm not a tall fellow.
Oh.
I am pretty short.
That's funny.
Tech can make you all figures. The ghost.
Tech's MIA, isn't he?
Do you know something we don't, Adrian?
I hope he's doing well.
Yeah, I
hope he's doing well too. I haven't talked to him.
He was alright, dude. I have nothing against him. I just
you just sort of vanished. He vanished.
You're gonna be ranting about people on Twitter again.
No, I'm not ranting about people on Twitter. I'm not even on Twitter anymore. I'm on social media. I'm on Instagram, and me and Leo send each other memes. That's about it.
There you go.
Yeah.
I just joined TikTok right in time for them to ban it.
Oh, dude, nice. Well, it's back. Don't worry about it.
I know. No, I'm still on it. I know.
We were doom and gloom in last episode. Not TikTok. TikTok was bad. TikTok was gone for 14 hours.
I was going to say you must have recorded in that 10-hour window of.
We did. We totally did.
2 weeks ago, our show was before the ban.
That's fantastic.
Then last week we didn't talk about it. Now this week TikTok came back up. It's like, oh, that's right. It was gone for 14 fucking hours.
We just
I know that we gotta.
Nothing
happened. I know that we have to round up. I just have a question, and I think I know it for both of you guys. But so, are you going to get this Max series Spider-Man, Marvel Legends Spider-Man?
Yeah, we need to hit on this again.
No, I'm not. Are you?
Yeah.
Okay, Tim. How much would you pay for that?
All right.
Realistically, how much would you pay for it?
I think it would be an okay deal at $50.
Bro, join the fucking Discord. Seriously.
It's not great. But for all things like just all things fucking Spider-Man, I think it would be okay at 50. I don't
Would you pay 80 for the Hulk?
Huh?
Would you pay 80 for the Hulk?
See, this is where Tim and I had a discussion.
So
he thinks the price is going to vary per figure. I think it's going to be one set flat price across the board.
You can't charge me the same price for the Hulk as Spider-Man. That's impossible.
They're going to.
No, because this Hulk is allegedly bigger than the current Hulk.
See,
this Hulk is
Hulk. That's where I have a problem right there. If
this
it's
Hulk
bigger,
is 8 inches tall. Apparently.
If it's bigger, it fucks my entire collection.
Yes, this Hulk is 8 inches tall, rumored.
Peter Wang. I mean, that's kind of what they're trying to do, though, right?
I really believe it's going to be $50, $49.99 for this figure.
I'm not going to get the Hulk.
I don't. I don't think that figure's worth over $40. I'm being generous, and I'm going to say $45 would be an easy purchase. I firmly believe it's going to be $50. $60, they're out of their fucking mind.
Well, we did this with Jay. Odin was 60. Odin was 60, but he's discounted.
Odin's a big, beefy figure.
I know, but Odin didn't come with
unique skull, all brand new unique skull.
Okay.
And he doesn't move that well. I love him, but he doesn't really move.
Moves better than you think he would, but
he still doesn't really move.
Yeah.
My thing is that isn't this the Spider-Man that they're selling? Like, what articulation wise is different with this Spider-Man?
Double barbell.
The neck, you got a G.I. Joe neck.
Yeah.
Okay.
You got a G.I. Joe neck, and then you have the fucking removable lower hands.
Yeah.
You got
you
got forearm cut. That pisses me off to no end.
Is not a buff, in my opinion.
No, I think that's a huge con.
Nerve. Yeah, it's a con.
That it comes with that as an option, but I would rather have those web shooters on a Peter Parker than on a Spider-Man.
Yeah, where the fuck is
too big? And then when you have the Spider-Man gloves on and it doesn't line up and you have the weird cut, dude. To me, it's a huge nerf for the figure. I want to so honestly, I'm buying the figure for the accessories and hoping that I can still just hodgepodge all my legends together and make a decent Spider-Man.
I really like the hands that have the web effects built in.
I like those as well.
I think that's very cool, and I kind of wish that had a little bit more attention. Because there's a picture where he's like this, and he has the web shooting.
Do you like the Marvel vs. Capcom?
No, you know what? I was just gonna bring that up. Y'all need to stop fucking saying that. It's not. Yeah, he did it, but it started in Maximum Carnage. Okay, give the game its due. The block button was Maximum Carnage. He did the fucking pose. Y'all need to stop trying to say it's the fucking Marvel vs. Capcom Shield because it's not.
Because wouldn't it have been the Marvel superheroes game?
Also, no offense to Maximum Carnage
was first.
Also, no offense to Maximum Carnage.
Maximum Carnage was on the SNES and Sega and arcade.
That's fine, but no offense to Maximum Carnage. It's not as popular as Marvel's Capcom.
Are you fucking... Yeah, you're probably right.
I'm not wrong.
You're not wrong there.
He's right by a whole fucking lot. Let's see. 95 on superheroes. When did the Maximum Carnage was earlier than that, wasn't it?
But
94.
Like, I'm not buying unless they make a Thor and it lets me make my perfect Thor in one box. I don't care.
It won't.
It won't
because and that's my other beef with this line. When they first teased it and first hinted it, it was the end all be all
of that character.
And of that character, you could buy this and you're good. And now it's, hey, here's a really nice figure of that character from this era
of that character.
I do think in that light, it makes a little bit more sense to go this way than what they were trying to say before.
It does, but in my mind, I was expecting to get a Spider-Man with decent colors with 3 different heads that I could make, my McFarlane, my Ramita, my Bagley. That's what I was thinking.
You're going to need way more than just 3, though. Because why not throw in an Humberto Ramos head? Get those giant bug eyes that he had.
Yeah.
And then it's you're going to need 5 different unmasked Peters at the very unmasked Peters. Sounds wrong.
And that's the other thing.
5 of those.
They have kept the same look for Peter throughout all the legends, and now this one is a brand new sculpt, and he looks fucking creepy.
So where's the Bagley head? Where's the McFarlane head? Where's the Ramita Jr. head?
This Maximum is getting the Bagley. The Maximum is getting the 2 McFarlane heads.
I know, but it's just
So yeah, so right now still the Raft head is probably the closest to a Bagley head that we have. But that's
and also the symbiote.
Will that fit on this figure now?
And also the symbiote Bagley from the 5-pack with Razorback and Molten.
I'm surprised that they didn't include a flight stand or something with it as well.
Yeah.
Just to again sell that hey, it's the ultimate Spider-Man. You don't need anything else for it, right? Here's a stand with web effects.
A flight stand would have. I mean, if they're going this premium high end, you want to do import route. The flight stand is pretty.
Keep your Peter's mask.
Yeah, that's right. They got all those stupid Marvel Legends flight stands that nobody bought with that Black Widow figure.
I was gonna say they gave it to us with the Black Widow that was $35 or whatever.
They reused those in the Fortnite line for the gliders. Same stand.
Yeah.
Nobody bought them either there.
I have them.
I bought it from Ollie's.
Yes, but okay, let me
bought them from Ollie's. I did buy them from Ollie's.
Bought them from Ollie's. Just like the basketball courts.
I bought so many basketball hoops when I found them finally.
Yeah, I think overall, we're all kind of in the same point where we just want. I want my toys to get cool, but not cost as much anymore, and I want them to just be better. Because when you pay $25 to $30 for a figure, because Joe's are $26 now, you don't think about it, but Joe's are $26. And when you get a shitty wave of Joe's, it fucking sucks.
We're getting ready to end this show, but for me, it's all not. I don't need everything to be super realistic and super. At the end of the day, I'm collecting toys, and I still want them to be fun and be able to play with.
You have a son you want to play with. Tim has a son he wants to play with.
That's the bragging about the articulation or the design of the Spider-Man. It's does it really? I'm fine with this.
Yeah,
this is okay. I don't need it.
I would have rather had sculpted web lines than had articulated forearms.
Yeah, and maybe don't miss your paint apps.
Yeah. I really thought we were going to get sculpted web lines in this one.
I thought this was going to be sculpted too.
Yeah, I was very surprised they missed out on
when
that.
I saw the close-up and I saw his paint, I was like, what did you do?
Right. Yeah. But then they brag about the paint. It's a very good paint job.
Yeah. We'll see what happens when that comes out. You know, the prototype's always a good paint job.
Yeah, prototypes are always perfect.
But yeah.
Because they send it back.
So yeah, to wrap it up, this was a weird show. There's a lot of speculation, and I think the cons over this ring are really going to clear a lot of this stuff up. 7 seconds. So, guys, thanks for hanging out.
Love y'all.
Love y'all. Talk to y'all later. Stream's over.
Bye.
It ended.
Yeah.